and welcome to Cookie Crumb Fun. I'm Claire. Here at Cookie Crumb Fun, we talk about Trim Healthy Mama and her homeschool. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and check out other videos on Trim Healthy Mama and her homeschool. For today, we're going to be doing a Trim Healthy Mama candy collab. Aren't you excited for this one? I am super excited for this one. There are a few of us that got together and we're going to do a collab all about candy. So there's a playlist below in the description box, so go ahead and check that out so you can go see the other ladies and what they're making. It's going to be wonderful because we all need a sweet treat every once in a while, and we want to stay on plan with them because the sweet treats are full of sugar. Well, today we're making sweet treats on plan ingredients, and it's just going to be, I'm just so excited for this one. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be making. And then when you're done watching this video, make sure you check out that playlist because all those ladies that are participating have great recipes to share with you. So for today, I'm making, are you excited? Are you waiting for this? Oh my word, I'm so excited for this. I've not made this recipe before, but I know it's going to be spectacular. It is peppermint patties. Oh, mint and chocolate together. I can taste it right now. I can taste it already. It better turn out good. I've not made this recipe before, so this is going to be either a success or a fail. We shall see. But my ingredients, all except one, are no special ingredients. So there's a way around that one special ingredient, and I'm going to share that with you because you need coconut oil, you need a sweetener, vanilla, peppermint extract, and chocolate. It's really all that you need for this recipe. There are other recipes that you can use coconut for this, so it kind of turns into a Mounds bar, but peppermint, if that makes any sense. And I want to try that one next because it'll probably be a little bit more hearty. This one, the base is going to be coconut oil. But for the chocolate covering, I'm going to be using Lily's chocolate chips. All right, I stocked up on these because these were on sale for $4 at Sprouts. I think it was around Christmas, Thanksgiving. And so I have like a bunch of bags because, you know, they're like $8 sometimes. So that's what we're going to use for the chocolate coating. If you do not have Lily's chocolate chips available to you, because I know if you buy them on Amazon, they're very expensive, just make skinny chocolate. That's all you need is skinny chocolate, because this is a thing that you're going to be putting on a cookie sheet, sticking in the freezer, letting it harden just like regular skinny chocolate, okay? And then bring out, roll in chocolate, and then put back in the freezer. So skinny chocolate will work out perfect for this. So just make one recipe of skinny chocolate if you're going to make these and you do not have the Lily's chocolate chips. That's the only change. So me, I don't right now in my walk with Trim Healthy Mama consider Lily's a special ingredient because I can get them so easily. But back when we lived in New York, I considered them a special ingredient because they weren't available anywhere except this one health food store, and they were, like I said, they were like $8. And I'm like, I'm not paying $8 for Amazon. And Amazon sometimes, some things, have you ever noticed? They like double the price on some things. Some things you can get a great deal, others not. Okay, rabbit trail there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this together and share with you how I do it and how they turn out and taste test them right here on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. In this bowl, I have coconut oil. And it needs to be soft because you're going to blend this together with your sweetener. So I'm going to just quick put this in the microwave. But you can do it on a double boiler. You can leave it out. However you feel comfortable getting your coconut oil soft, you go ahead and do it. The coconut oil does not need to be melted. It just needs to be soft. So the next thing I'm going to do is add my sweetener. And today I'm going to be using the pure sweetener. It is easily found at Walmart. So that's what makes it pretty simple and easy to find. So I'm going to add this in, and then we're going to mix it all together with the coconut oil. This is the base for the peppermint patties. And you can either use a spoon or a mixer. I'm going to use my hand mixer. Ta-da! be so yummy. Now, depends on how you feel about coconut oil, depends on which coconut oil to use. I don't mind the flavor of coconut in my coconut oil, so I'm not going to have an issue using a lesser brand right now. So you use whatever you have on hand and it will work just fine. Now I'm going to be adding my peppermint extract to this. I'm sure there's a way that you can use essential oils, but I don't know how to, you know, change the amount over from this. So I'm going to get my thing out and I'm going to use the Watkins Peppermint Extract is what I use. I can find it at Walmart, but you can use whatever one you find available. Here's what I use. I know Aldi has some during Christmas time. I used to stock up on it for all the different shakes. All right, I got it dripped around my hand, so I'm gonna go wash my hand. All right, so I washed my hand. That was kind of sticky. So now I added my peppermint extract. I'm gonna add a little bit of, let's see, vanilla. Nope, I'm gonna mix all that, mix this in. The amount you put in this, to me, seems like a lot, but when you eat a peppermint patty, you want a lot of peppermint in it, right? You don't want it to just kind of taste like peppermint. You want it to really taste like peppermint. And as you can see, my mixture, it's very soft. So I may have softened my coconut oil too much, okay? That's what I have a feeling. So now I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla in. And I believe this is, oh no, some heavy cream. I got to get some heavy cream out. This coconut oil I also find at Walmart and the 99-cent store. This is a Mexican, did I say coconut oil? This is vanilla. I find this at a 99-cent store, which is kind of like a Dollar Tree out here in California, and Walmart. It's by the this Hispanic Foods. But this is really good vanilla. Another Trim Healthy Mama lady on YouTube. Some of you probably followed her, Hannah, All Things Mothering. She mentioned it. And so I checked it out and I'm very pleased with it. So there we go. And it's only $1.50 for this giant bottle and it lasts me months. Because we use a lot of vanilla, don't we? In Trim Healthy Mama. Alright. Now, once I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna just let this sit while I melt my chocolate chips, because I believe I'm done. No, actually, I need to get the heavy cream, so let me go get that. All right, heavy whipping cream is an ingredient that I never really had in my cupboard until Trim Healthy Mama. Anybody else like that? Okay, so we're gonna add some heavy cream to this, and that is your base for your peppermint patties. That is it right here. All right, I can see the mistake that I've made already. See how runny it is? I'm going to stick this in the fridge while I get my chocolate melted. This is really too runny. See? I made the mistake of melting my coconut oil way too much. So this needs, because what I have to do is put little, like I'm making cookies. I'm going to put little drops of like cookie-sized pieces. And this is just going to spread all over my pan. So mistake number one, don't make it runny. Just make it soft like I did, okay? Not a liquid. So I'm going to stick this in the fridge just to, you know, solidify it a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to make my chocolate coating. And as I mentioned before, you can just go ahead and do skinny chocolate. But since I have so many released chocolate chips, I'm going to go ahead and make this. What you're going to need to do is use it follow the recipe. I'll have a link below to the recipe that I'm using. And this is not my recipe. Let's see here. I'm just thinking as I go along. I need to melt the chocolate chips and the recipe calls for shortening, but I'm not going to use shortening, so I'm just going to use some coconut oil to melt it all together. It'll work just fine. You can do it in a double boiler. You can do it in your microwave. However you feel comfortable doing it is how you melt your chocolate. That looks just so good just sitting right there, doesn't it? All right, so I'm going to go get this all melty. right, so my chocolate is melting, and I took this out of the fridge, and you could see the difference. I mean, look, now it's a solid chunk. That was just in there not even like 3 minutes. So make sure, it's an easy fix, so I'm not worried about that. All right, so what you're gonna need is a parchment lined cookie sheet or one of those silicone mats on your cookie sheet, because you're basically gonna fill these out. I think it makes about 15. I can't remember what the recipe said. I have it on my phone and I'm using my phone to record, so I'm not gonna check right now. So you're just gonna take little mounds of them and put them on your cookie sheet. And then you're gonna stick them in your freezer. It says to use one of those cookie scoops, you know what I mean? And what you're gonna do is just, you can form it into the shape. And when you dip it in the chocolate, you can turn it around and have the flat side up. I think I might have made that one too big. I'm just gonna keep going here and see how I do. I'm sure you could probably put these in a mold. I wonder what that would look like. You know those silicone molds that you have that are the cute shapes? You know, you could put a little bit of chocolate in the bottom of it. That might work. This smells so good. If you're a peppermint fan, this is going to be probably going to do it for you. So there you have it. I have 6, 12, 14. I made 14. I'm going to go stick these in the freezer and then wait 15 minutes and then take them out and cover them in chocolate. I wanted to give you a little sneak peek at my chocolate. This is roughly a half a cup. The recipe calls for chocolate in ounces. And I just used a half a cup, just so you know, for future reference if you make these. I don't know how much the ounces is measurable, and I don't have a scale. And I do believe I should get a scale. I would love for someone to send me one to try. That would be awesome. And I can review it on my channel. But for now, I'm going to just use a half a cup, and I use a little bit of coconut oil, as you saw. Probably a half a tablespoon or so, and it just melted together just fine. So however you feel about microwaves, you know, don't use the microwave, use a double boiler and melt the chocolate chips together, or make your skinny chocolate, however you do it. Okay, so there we have it. And this way I don't have to add any sweetener to it. All right, so I'm going to clean up and do a little bit of dishes while I wait for the peppermint patties to harden, and then I can dip them in the chocolate. So stay tuned. So I got them out of the freezer. I did my dishes. All right, multitasking while I let these harden. These are hard. These are not soft anymore. So what I'm going to do is you're going to dip them in your chocolate. And I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I think it's runny enough. Like, because it's been a while, I was going to soften it up again, but I think it's going to be okay. It still looks kind of runny. So you're going to take one. You're going to put it in your chocolate. Here, I'll put it over on this side so you can see it better. Can you see that all right? There we go, that's better. All right, so you're going to put it in your chocolate. You're going to cover it. And then you're going to take it out. Let it drip a minute. Now, I know that some people, you probably could let them dry on a cookie rack, you know, those the cooling racks that you put cookies on or whatever. Okay, it's stuck to the spoon, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it on my cookie sheet upside down so that the flat side is on top, but it's not smooth. It's not smooth. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in upside down, drizzle the chocolate all over it. There. Let it drip, all the excess. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. I'm really looking forward to eating these. I know I keep saying that, but I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So that's really what you're going to do. You're going to do this to all of them and then stick them back in the freezer so that the chocolate gets hard. Well, you could put them in the fridge also. All right. So I'm going to finish this up and then stick them in, and I'll show you when I'm done how they all look, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer. So here they are all done, covered in chocolate. I had to melt probably another tablespoon of chocolate chips to get the last 2.5 covered. This one was partially covered and these were not. So I had to melt a little bit more just to cover those, and then I just drizzled the rest of it on. So I'm going to go stick these in the freezer. Here they are all done. They didn't come out as smooth. You could probably make them smoother, but you know what? I'm not making this to make them look good. If I was going to give them to somebody, I'd probably spend more time. You could probably put something on it, you know, like for color, maybe a piece of a mint leaf or maybe some chocolate chips. You know, like when you get a box of chocolates, sometimes they have something on it. Maybe drizzle extra chocolate on it or something to make it look all pretty. So anyway, the ones here, to me, I don't know if you can see it. The ones there, oh, let me turn my other light on. Maybe that will help. These are the ones that I didn't, when I melted that last bit of chocolate, I didn't put any coconut oil in it, so it's not as smooth and it's like shiny and like rough looking. But anyway, that really doesn't matter. So it's time to taste test. I'm so excited. Okay, let's try one. Okay, I'm gonna try one. Let's see, which one do I want? I'm gonna take this one right here. That's a little bit of chocolate on it. Here we go. That's really good. So you see what it looks like. I think it needs more peppermint, to be honest with you. Another, like a good whole teaspoon of peppermint. It's still good. It's sweet enough, but it's not pepperminty enough. But it's enough where I can taste it, and it's gonna get my craving right now. This is good. That was easy to make too. Wow. Okay, I think these are good, except that they need more peppermint. And I think I will add 3 teaspoons next time instead of 2. Wow. I should have made these sooner. I keep thinking I should have made these sooner because they were so easy to make. Okay. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. So these are good. So if you need some Trim Healthy Mama candy and you enjoy peppermint patties, this is a recipe for you. But add more peppermint. I can taste it, but it's not strong. Like if you were to eat one of those candy, was it York peppermint patties? It's peppermint, but it's not like so strong where it's like, you know, you're dying. Have you ever put too much peppermint in your shake? That, what's it called? The peppermint patty shake, you know, the thin mint shake? I've done that before and it's been overpowering. This, it's not. You only need like 1/4 teaspoon in that shake. This one, I put 2 teaspoons in. It needs more. So this is really good though. Otherwise, other than that, it's really good. And it was so easy to make. I can't believe how simple this was. And I had all the ingredients, and it's like a no special ingredient if you make skinny chocolate. So there you have it. You can always put some peppermint in the chocolate also. I hope you enjoyed this recipe review, and if you need some candy, go ahead and make this. If you need other candy ideas, go check out the playlist below. It's down there in the description box, if I can say it correctly. And check out the other ladies that have made different candy recipes. And you may find a new YouTuber, because there are some new, well, they're not new to YouTube, but they're new to our group here that, because I just found them. So go ahead and check out the playlist, check out the other ladies, the other channels, and make sure you subscribe to their channels if you haven't subscribed yet to all of their channels, all the ladies that are currently doing Trim Healthy Mama on YouTube. So from Claire's Kitchen, this is really good. I'm gonna go. So I hope you enjoyed this collab. Don't forget to check out everyone else's video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you next time with another video. Be a blessing.